Ya, baik. Presentator kedua gitu, kita persilahkan buat Mbak Ida Fitria Anggarini dengan judul Implementasi Moderasi Beragama, studi kasus di MI Madrasah Ibtidaiyah Miftahul Huda Ngadireso. Dipersilahkan waktu dan tempat secukupnya dan sesingkat-singkat, sepadat-padatnya. Tepuk tangan buat Mbak Ida.
Cek. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. I am Ida Fitri Anggarini, represent to Madrasah Aliyah Al-Ittihad Poncokusumo, Malang. I'm standing here. I would like to share my paper entitled The Implementation of Religious Moderation at MI Miftahul Huda Ngadireso, a case study. I will share it, of course, at the first International Conference on Religious Moderation 2022, Religious Moderation in the Digital Space. This is my first statement. Religious moderation is a new thing after it officially launched last September by the Minister of Religious Affairs of the Republic of Indonesia on PAI Moderate event. So, why religious moderation is important? The first reason, because we have diverse country. And it's related to our country philosophy, Bhinneka Tunggal Ika, that means unity in diversity. Different but one, there are so many differences in our country, such as languages, belief, cultures, religions, and so on. And this is the role of religious moderation to fix it, to keep us living harmony in diversity. Meanwhile, the second reason is the impact of digital era. As we know that there are so many hoax, terrorisms, social media addicted, law of nationalism, and a lot of people doubting the country's philosophy. And this is the role of religious moderation. As Ibu Alisa Wahid and Pak Lukman Hakim said before, the religious moderation, it's look like a seed growing up, and then the value contained in it will be harvested later. So the next statement is religious moderation is one of perfect solution to improve nationalism and prevent terrorism so that we can live in harmony in diversity. And then it is necessary to define what the meaning of religious moderation. I have three shapes. This is moderate, liberal, and radical. As Masfik mentioned it before, khairul umuri awsatuha. The best thing is khairul umuri, the best thing is the moderate one. So we as Islam Wasatiyah, and then how about liberal? It's not related with our culture because this is Western culture, a lot of freedom, and then lack of law, and etc. And then for radical, it's not related for our diverse country because we have multicultures and plural country. Nah, and then the four pillars of religious moderation. This is nationality of commitment against violence, tolerance, and adaptive to local culture. It means that nationality commitment, accepting Constitution, Pancasila, against violence, say no to terrorism, radicalism, and extremism. Meanwhile, tolerance, the meaning is understand and respecting the differences. For adaptive to local culture is flexible. At least we do understand the other's opinion or the other's culture. And then the question is, I found this in LKS Aswaja, the 5th grade. published by LP Ma'arif NU Kabupaten Malang. There are several values of religious moderation. The first one is tawasud, moderate, and then i'tidal, justice or straightforward, tawazun, balance, tasamuh, tolerance, and then amar ma'ruf nahi mungkar, ask the good thing and prevent the bad. The question is how to implement in madrasah. I run a school. This is MI Miftahul Huda. This school has achieved rekor muri video moderasi beragama Badan Nasional Penanggulangan Terorisme Republik Indonesia 2021. And then second nominee, Religious Moderation Pioneer Teacher BNPTRI 2021. This school is located in Ngadireso, Ponjakusumo, Malang, East Java. So that's why I did my research in this school. And because we live in digital era, there is no evidence is hoax. So this is the certificate. You can see all. That's why I do my research in this school. So why this school is so awesome? This is several programs of this school, and each programs contain the value of religious moderation. The first one is the program from Monday to Saturday. Upacara bendera or flag ceremony contain nationalism, praying together, tawazun, reciting Asmaul Husna and Ayat Kursi, Amar Ma'ruf, Arabic class, Tatawur wa Ibtikar, dynamic and creative, and then English class, Istighosah, reciting Istighosah, Surat Yasin, i'tidal, and the next one for Friday, Javanese language. Javanese language is an education to the student to be adaptive to the local culture. So in Friday, we must speak in Javanese. The next one, this is another program of MI Miftahul Huda. Pengajian Kitab Kuning Ramadan, and then religious moderation, insertion subjects such as in Tam, Javanese, and Aswaja. I am so speechless when in the chapter of Javanese class, there are a chapter Perluning Jagi Karukunan. It means how important to keep harmony. And then one of my students said, Miss Ida, this is content the value of religious moderation. So imagine the 5th grade student, they can speak like that and then they do understand the value of religious moderation. Is it so flawsome, right? Thank you. And then Amar Ma'ruf, Lazisnu, Tadarus. The next one, Aswaja Amalia Nahdiyah. This is the good things or program to prevent and then to growing up the value of religious moderation. Furthermore, Ngadireso is a village that have a principle living harmony in diversity. In my village, there are different languages, different religion. So all of the students are understand that we have two main value, that is respecting each other and understand the differences. This is the conclusion. Ladies and gentlemen, religious moderation is one of several platforms to unite this diverse country, Indonesia. Religious moderation is needed to prevent radicalism in this digital era and must be implemented in any educational level. Religious moderation is important, specifically as provision for the student to improve nationalism, tolerance against violence, and adaptive to local culture. Thank you. I am Ida Fitri Anggarini. Sarangeo. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Terima kasih Mbak Ida dengan presentasi tentang MI Miftahul Huda. Ya, setidaknya udah 2 presentator aja gitu. Kita seperti sedang menyaksikan kultum ya kan, karena bertebaran ayat-ayat keagamaan gitu ya. Terus qawaidul fiqhiyah gitu ya. Gitu.